Hello, lovers! It's a Tinder episode! I know how you love those. Based on what I've learned this week, I have decided to try a new approach to dating apps. I went and did one of my favorite things, which is to get my makeup done on Saturday, and I took some new pictures. So I am going to show you my new profile. I think that I was pretty happy with my old photos, but I just, I wanted to freshen up a little bit, and the makeup artist actually took some gorgeous photos of me, and I based the photos I chose on the book Ask a Matchmaker by Maria Avgaditis. And so this was the first one. My makeup artist took it. They recommend a photo where you're staring right at the camera. Ugh, it's just so fun getting your makeup done and then feeling so pretty and walking around town. And I'm wearing a green dress, like Maria suggests in the book, and then a full body shot, also from the makeup store. I mean, I'm not sure if it's a bit cheesy to get a photo in a makeup store, but I just love how this turned out. And I think it's nice because it shows my body. And if people like it, that's all the better. Okay, so then we have the shot I've used before. This was taken in Barcelona, also after I got my makeup done one time, and I also got my hair done on that occasion. And I just love this picture so much. I love this dress, and I think this definitely embodies my love of travel. You're supposed to choose a photo that really captures your love of whatever you love. And I love travel. I love Barcelona. So I think it's a nice conversation starter. This is a picture of me at South by Southwest playing a ukulele. The one thing that's a bit odd about this shot is everybody thinks I play the ukulele, and I'm trying to show how I speak at conferences and I'm this cool entrepreneur, but I still love the shot, so whatever. This one is taken in my favorite coffee shop, so you can't really see here, but there's just this cool picture of coffee. So coffee is definitely a passion of mine, even though I'm always trying to quit. And I think if someone is a little bit nerdy about coffee like me, it's a good discussion. Also, this is in a coffee shop in Split, so I'm thinking maybe some people might recognize Kava too, and then they'll see me in Kava too and say hi. This is me without any makeup, but it's in Split. I think that some of the men didn't believe I actually lived in Split, so I wanted to take a picture in Split. I also wanted to take a picture that showed I love nature, so there's some nature there. I don't know. And then I don't know if this is really the best nature shot. I kind of need some more in nature shots to embody my love of nature, but I don't know. I like this picture. It's pretty. I might take it down. I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm not really sure that this is the best one. Okay, this is a picture of me in the Ambassador Hotel. I love five-star hotels so much. I know this might not be for every guy. It's fine if he doesn't, but pretty much my favorite things to do is just to hang out at a five-star hotel. And my friend Linda took this picture. Also, I just have this rock and jawline here, which is very nice. The only odd thing is I'm sitting on my lingerie, which is a really funny story because when I got to Split, I didn't have any clothes. I don't like to buy a lot of clothes. I like to travel really light. So I traveled here with one backpack, and it was just getting incredibly cold. I think this picture was taken maybe in October. And so I wore my lingerie as an extra jacket, and I'm just sitting on it in the hotel. Okay, this is a picture taken in Genoa. I went to this summer. I took a train trip around Europe and obsessed with pesto. And so I took this picture. I found this kind of famous restaurant for pesto. I wish I could remember the name, but I don't right now. And the waiter took this picture, and I just love it because pesto is pretty much my favorite thing in the world, and it's fun to talk about. And yeah, so that's that. And this is a nature picture. Okay, so we did get a nature picture, and this is the beautiful Marianne Trail. I think this is a good choice. Shows my back and my curves. So this is I'm looking for a long-term partner. It's always so challenging to write this bio. So I revamped this, and I think this is true. Kindness, consideration, a playful nature is the key to my heart. But I want to rewrite this a little bit because what I want to get in there, and maybe you might have some ideas, is I want to give them some prompt so that people who actually read this I can tell who read it. That's what I'm saying. I mean, so I was trying to think of something like, hey, if you got through this whole thing, make sure you tell me the last place you traveled. Okay, that could be a good one. And then that would show that I have someone who likes to travel, because I really want to start attracting people who are ready to have kids. So that's really important. I have a YouTube channel. I'm spontaneous. I love to try things, go on hikes and long chats in coffee shops. I wrote a movie. So if we are a good fit, I can move you. Or I can move you. Oh my gosh, I meant to write I can move to you, but maybe I would like to relocate them. That's a point. Let's see. So I can, yeah, it's, this digital nomad thing is a little bit tricky for branding, even though there are tons of digital nomads. Some people are saying, great, you have an international search. And then some people want to meet people that they can meet right away. So I'm going to write, I love to try new things, go on hikes and long chats in coffee shops. I work remotely, so if you're good, I can move to you. I used to have a profile that said, I'm looking the whole world for my one true love. I can move to you. I think I also liked before I said I was very physical and cuddly. I hope, okay, hi hands. Now it says hi hands. Hi hands. Handsome. I hope your day is off to a great start. First of all, let's see. Let's see. I'm a super happy, adventurous gal who loves, let's just say physical touch. Loves, is that weird? I'm a super who loves physical touch. Say who loves to cuddle. First things first. Okay. First things first. Because first things first, I'm ready to have a partner and would love to have kids. So, I only want to connect with someone. I only want to connect with men who share these goals. Let's see. Okay, I'm a creative type, active trend teacher with a YouTube channel about learning. Let's talk about it on our first date. If you read this whole thing, tell me the coolest new place you traveled to this year. Okay. Well, this year just started. Coolest new place you traveled to. Tell me, if you read the whole thing, tell me the coolest new place you traveled to. That doesn't make sense from a literary perspective. The coolest new place you traveled to recently? In the past 6 months. Let's just make sure I've traveled to. I would say Reggio Emilia for me. I mean, my favorite place that I traveled to was, well, maybe tell me a hidden gem you've traveled to. Tell me the coolest place you've traveled to in the past. Tell me a hidden gem you've discovered. Tell me a hidden gem you traveled to. But I'm trying to kind of get it as some place like Modena, Italy that no one's heard of, but I've traveled to. But I think that might be too much of a. Tell me the coolest new place you traveled to in the past 6 months. Okay. In the past, my prompts have been pretty. Everybody just says, I'll say, like, what's the thing you're most excited to next? And every single guy says, a date with you, which is very sweet, but it doesn't really tell me very much about them. Okay. I think this is pretty good. If you have any suggestions on how to improve it, please rewrite this for me rather than giving me a suggestion. Okay, sorry if you think my jokes are dumb. Okay, let's see. I kind of want to say I live half the year in the US. Okay, let's talk about it. Super first things first, I'm creative with the YouTube channel. Oh wait, I forgot to say that I'm a digital nomad. Shoot. Okay, I think we can cut off Hi, handsome. I hope your day is off to a great start. I mean, I do like that. So I want to make it positive. So I don't want to just say, so I only want to connect with men who share those goals. So I would, first of all, and would love to, I want, and would love to have kids. So I want to connect with men who share these. Oh, okay. I'm a creative type with a YouTube channel about learning. Let's talk about it on our first date. If you read this whole thing, tell me the coolest new place you traveled in the past 6 months. I'm a digital nomad from NYC, currently in Split. Let's talk about it on our first date. I want to say looking the world for my one true love. So hard to choose. Hey, handsome. Let me read what I have so far. Hi, handsome. I'm a super happy, adventurous gal who loves to cuddle. First things first, I'm ready to light a life partner and love to have kids, so I only want to connect with men who share these goals. Share. I'm a creative type with a YouTube channel. I'm a creative type actress turned teacher turned entrepreneur. Okay, maybe a YouTube channel about learning. Actress turned teacher turned entrepreneur. I'm a digital nomad, currently from New York, currently in Split. Traveling the world to find my one true love. The world to find my one true. I'm very wordy in Split. Okay, I'm a creative type, actress turned teacher turned, currently in Split. I could say half the year. So I can move to you if we're a fit. Currently in Split, so I'm a actress turned teacher and entrepreneur. Okay. I'm a digital nomad and flexible on location. It's kind of dry. I liked this whole let's talk about it on our first date. Let's talk about it on our first date. Okay. Oops, now I said that twice. Okay, if you read this whole thing, tell me the coolest new place you traveled in the past 6 months. Instead of entrepreneur, I could say podcast host. I'm not going to tell them about my love channel. I'm a digital nomad and flexible on location. So so I can move to you if you're a fit. So I can move to you, or we can travel the world together. All right, this is what I have. Hi, handsome. I'm a super happy, adventurous gal who loves to cuddle. First things first, I'm ready to find a life partner and love to have kids, so I only want to connect with men who share these goals. I'm a creative type, actress turned teacher turned entrepreneur. Let's talk about it on our first date. I'm a digital nomad, so I can move to you, or we can travel the world together if it's a fit. If you read this whole thing, tell me the coolest place you traveled to in the past 6 months. I still want to say I'm a creative type, actress turned entrepreneur. Maybe I'll just skip the teacher part. Actress turned education entrepreneur. Oh, I like that. Let's see if I can fit the YouTube part with a podcast with a YouTube channel. Everybody loves the YouTube. Okay, now it's too long. I'm a creative. I'm an actor. Oh, you know what? I can just start. I'm an actress turned entrepreneur with a YouTube channel. Let's talk about it on our first date. Digital nomad. It's a lot of I'm. So I can move to you, or we can travel the world together. If it's a fit. Don't want to intimidate them. You can shorten the word months if it's a fit. I don't know. Maybe instead of digital nomad, like I work remotely. It's a fee. If you read this whole thing, tell me the coolest new place you've traveled to in the last 6 months. First things first, I'm ready to find a life partner, love to have kids, so I want to connect with money, share these goals. I'm an actress turned education entrepreneur with a YouTube channel. Let's talk about our first date. I'm a digital nomad. I'm remotely. That's shorter. I work remotely, so I can move. We can travel the world together. Okay, I can relocate. Okay. Relocate, or we can travel the world together if it's a fit. If we're a fit. How about that? We are a fit. If you read this whole thing, tell me the coolest new place you traveled to in the past 6 months. Okay. Now I am going to copy this. Oh, now I can write the whole word months. I'm going to copy this. Copy. So we don't delete it. Done. Hopefully that worked. All right. So, okay, I think we have this. So now, I hope that was interesting for you. Maybe we'll share it on Instagram and see who likes it. Okay. So the first thing I did is I revamped my profile. And now the next thing I am going to do is, okay, so basically I'm going to apply. I'm going to think, if you watched the last episode, you saw I've gotten clear on my manifest. So big things I'm looking for are someone who is healthy, active, has lots of friends, and is very clear on what he wants in terms of finding a partner and having kids soon. And handsome to me, it's not nothing to be ashamed of that I want a handsome man. Okay. And I'll just tell you, I thought that my last boyfriend was the most handsome man I had ever met in my entire life. And I showed his picture to my best friend long after we broke up, and she just had a laughing fit. She thought this guy was so ugly. Okay. Now we are going to apply the rule of 50 matches and, 5 matches, 50 swipes. All right. Here we go. First guy. Okay, he's healthy, he's active. Let's see what he has to say about what he wants. He wants children. He has a cat, which I don't love. Non-smoker. All right, he is a fit. No match. Number 1. Swipe. Okay, this guy. Oh, the other thing is I have to be ready to go out with these guys within 72 hours. So right now it's Friday evening. So I am committing that I am going to go out with them this weekend. I think that's actually a really important point. So this guy, everyone is a moon and has a dark side, which he never shows to anyone. That's a little bit troubling to me. However, I did say in my episode with Tatiana that I wanted my moon man. This guy looks kind of fake. I'm always suspicious of men who have pictures of them in airplanes. I just don't feel like a lot of effort has gone into this profile. I mean, he's not an English speaker. Man, I'm on the fence about him. Ugh, this is a tough call. I do like this dog. I don't know about him talking about his dark side. I'm gonna X him. See, that's the thing. When you can only have 5 matches, you get more selective. That was number 2. Okay. Ariane, 48. Ugh. I don't know. He's a very... no, he's too far away. Okay. That was another thing. Maria told me that she looks for men within a 30-mile radius. And my friend in Nashville was very encouraging of me to also look nearby. There are men everywhere. I don't have to leave. Okay, this guy, he says he's 41. He looks about 50. Where is he? Turkish, so 56 kilometers. No. All right, maybe we should just start with, unfortunately with Tinder, it's really hard to, okay, 5 kilometers, short-term fun. No. So I read this thing on Reddit, and this guy was saying that he had, I'm not keeping track of how many I've done. Okay, this guy on Reddit, he was saying that he realized that a lot of men don't take the time to fill out long profiles, so he registered with a matchmaking agency for that reason, because he thought there will be fewer men like him. And I thought that was a really good point, that someone who's serious is going to write a longer profile. This guy is very short profile. I also thought I saw him on Tinder kind of saying something negative, or Bumble saying, oh my gosh, this guy is so handsome. I feel 2 kilometers away. As soon as I think he's handsome, my eyes just start to blur. He's long-term. They're looking for long-term. See, when a man is handsome and he has 0 profile, oh my gosh. Ew, he has a snake around his neck. I cannot. I'm sorry. Ugh. I cannot with the snake. Okay, I almost got tempted because he was so handsome, even though he didn't have a profile. But then with the snake, I just know. Okay, this guy does not have a profile. Ugh. This guy is not very attractive, and he just has a really short profile, and I'm not attracted to him. I'm losing track of how many people I've swiped on. Oh my gosh, this guy is not attractive to me. He's looking for friends. Okay. Saved by the bell. Let's see. This guy, based on statistics, 25% of men are avoidant, and maybe 75% of men on Tinder are married. Yeah, okay. No profile. All right, this guy has no profile. This guy has just pictures of not himself. This guy looks very old and has no profile. I went back to Tinder because there just weren't enough men on Bumble. But I might go back to Bumble. Okay, this is just a picture of a lion and the globe. This guy is not attractive to me. Okay. This guy is no pictures. This guy is quite a bit younger than me. 36, looking for new friends, and no information about him. Why do men go on Tinder and say they're just looking for new friends? They're definitely not looking for new friends. They're looking for hiccups. Hiccups. Exactly. I don't want to be their hiccup. Okay, this guy, I can't really see very much about him. I've been talking to one of my friends about the Myers-Briggs. He has his Myers-Briggs. I'm not an idiot. Send me a message. Okay, no. All right, who's this guy? You know, a lot of guys say, oh, I'll just put something on Tinder and see what happens. He can't change his name. That's true. I actually can't figure out how to change my name on Tinder. I'm listed as Rosie. So if these guys could show up on the date and call you Rosie. I thought it would be kind of fun to be called Rosie, but it was just really weird to be called by a name that wasn't my name. Nothing. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm only allowed to sleep on 50, and I've completely lost count. This guy is promising. He lives 257 kilometers away, so no, has to be ready to meet me this weekend. Oh, okay. No, this guy, no pictures. All right, this is a possibility. Nope, just no profile. Ugh, this guy's kind of HAWT. Oh, 2,000 miles away and no profile. This guy, no bio. This guy has a picture of his eye and a cat. No. This guy says 46. He looks like he's about 80. Sounds so bad coming out of my mouth. I just don't like. Okay, you know what? This guy ain't too bad, though, I have to say. Maybe he's just a little. No, I can't. Tiny little dog? No. All right, you know, I'm pretty generous with you all doing this Tinder swiping because it just makes me look really like such a superficial person. All right, I just want a nice guy. Charming, sweet, clear about what he wants. No. All right, have we done 50? Okay, this guy is attractive. He has a flag. I don't know what the country this is. Laughs at his mess. Simple people, good laughs. It doesn't really say what he's looking for, but I don't know. I think this guy is possible. He's 39, software developer. I'm going to give him a try. Okay, so that's match number 2. This whole thing of counting 50 is not working, so I'm just going to, oh wait, it's supposed to be 2 matches. I didn't match with that guy. Okay. This guy, I don't know. There's these huge No profile. Attracted to this guy. No profile. By no profile, I mean no bio. This is a woman. Okay. No profile. Double date. I was trying to do a double date with one of my friends and then she bailed on me because she just didn't want to date any of these guys. So if any of you want to do the double date Tinder feature with me, I would love to find someone. Okay, this guy he seems normal. He has no profile and he's 300 kilometers away. I just have to. Okay, this guy. Okay, I'm not initially attracted to him and he has no profile. No bio. Okay, this guy. No bio. This guy. I matched with him on Bumble as well. And he has no bio. This is a double date. This is just pictures of nature. This guy has a very blurry black and white picture and no bio. Ooh, I like this guy. He doesn't have a bio and he's 257 kilometers away. Oops, I accidentally liked him and it's a match. Oh well, I guess I'll just say something to him. Hi, Luca. You're kind of far away. Any plans to come to Split soon? Oh shoot, I was supposed to wait for them to reach out. Okay. Oh, man. Alright. No picture of donuts. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna give this guy a chance because he looks physically healthy. No, he has no bio. No name. Looking for short-term fun. Nope. Okay, this guy looks kind of familiar. I think he might be a nomad. Short-term fun. It's just so annoying. I have the premium Tinder and I just can't filter for what I want. Oh, you know what? I think there's an option where you can look for people who are looking for the same thing as you. We're gonna look for people who are looking for a long-term partner. I wish they had nearby. Oh my gosh, this guy is super attractive. Second picture, not so much. He has this kind of... he has a relatively interesting bio in Croatian. I liked him. Okay, you know what? I just realized something, which is that I can see who has already liked me. I maybe should use that feature, but on the other hand, I feel like a lot of guys don't even bother swiping because it's just really hard to get matches. This guy has no bio. This guy, let's see. I mean, I'm not initially attracted to him, but let's see if he has a... Okay. He actually has a pretty extensive bio, but he is 10,000 kilometers away. A nephrologist. What's a nephrologist? Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know what, but there's this weird picture in a chair, and behind it says, I licked it, it's mine. And that's just a huge, huge turnoff for me. Ugh, I don't know. Maybe I should give him a chance. I feel like, okay, if I'm thinking about those guys, the people I know, the men that I know could find this funny and not realize that a woman finds this really off-putting. So I think that's a good test. Like, I think about my cousin's husbands, my uncle. I could imagine them laughing at this and me being really confused about why they would find that funny. Okay, but what's a nephrologist? It sounds like it has something to do with death. I think I want to meet people nearby, too. Also, I'm not attracted to this guy, but I could be if he was great. Does nephrologist have to do with death? Oh no, it's about kidneys. Hey, new information. He's a kidney doctor. Man, he lives in Phoenix. I'm not gonna X him. I want to meet someone this weekend. Okay. Long-term open to short. Have I done 50 yet? Or is anybody counting? Oh man. See, I am starting to feel fatigued. And I haven't gotten matches. Okay. Long-term open to short. No bio. Sorry, Dino. Julio, 50. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's something very odd about how this guy looks. Block him? No, just X him. Okay, this guy has a picture with a tiger. I just can't. I'm sorry. I mean, there was other things too. Okay, this guy is not a picture of himself. This is dessert. This is really no bio. Okay, this guy. I'm glad we searched in the long-term partner category. You know what? I'm glad I'm doing this because I realize I haven't been selective enough in the past. I have been just kind of clicking on guys with no bio, and then they're like, yeah, I want a girlfriend. No bio. He said blah, blah, blah in his bio. So I can imagine if I was a matchmaker trying to find a match for myself, the work would just really be sorting through all this nonsense. Ooh, this guy has a bio. I don't know what it means. I do know he likes online shopping. His picture is not him, it's a drawing. Oh no, he has a picture of himself. Okay. I think this guy is pretty decent. He didn't swipe on me. Okay, this guy has a nice long bio. I don't know if Croatian guys would make a bio, honestly. Ugh. Ooh, UX UI designer lives in Zagreb, man. Zagreb is about a 3.5 hour drive. Oh, but now he's 2 kilometers away, so maybe we can nab him this weekend. Okay, this guy I've seen many times before, no bio. This guy, I can't even click on this. I think this is a sign that I need. Oh, no, I can click on it. He has no bio. I feel like this has definitely been 55. Oh, no bio. See if we can find anybody with a bio. No bio. Ew, fish. Yucky. No bio. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to just stop. I mean, maybe let's see if maybe there are some. Should I try Bumble? Let's see if there's some guys who have messaged me, who I was a match with that I didn't. Because I did do a little bit of swiping earlier. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to refresh this. I should do it. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I like this guy. He has a dog. He doesn't really have a lot written here, but I'm just gonna like him because I'm tired. All right, I'm tired. I'm not really focusing. Okay, so I'm gonna see who's messaged me. I messaged this one guy. Okay, this guy, long term, and he has a bio. Hey there. I'm in Split. Any plans to come this way? All right. Then we have this guy who I matched with a while ago. We've been messaging back and forth. This could come next weekend. He doesn't speak English. I just think that's too hard for me. I'm gonna rate him because I feel like it's rude. Hi, Ante. I think you were right. It's just too hard if I don't speak Croatian and you don't speak English. I'm looking for something long term, and it would just make things too hard, I think. I really wish you the best. Trying to be okay. The heck? A strange message. This guy said I hopes he had a nice time with Anton. How does he know that? Did he see my podcast? Well, maybe I called him Anton. I'm very confused. Why did this guy named Eric say he hoped I had a nice time with Anton? This is very disturbing. I'm just gonna unmatch with this guy. And he's a dog, so he's supposed to be home in the evening? Weird. That's so weird if he saw my podcast. I mean, I guess it could happen. It's being shown in Croatia. Oh, this guy is nice. I think he's in Turkey, maybe. Oh, he smokes? No. This guy, he doesn't look real. Is there some way that you can write to someone to see if they look real? This guy said I look like his future wife, and he doesn't have any information about himself. All right. Unfortunately, guys, I would love if this were working, but right now it's not working very well. So I feel like I did swipe right on some people. Let's just see if maybe we could find somebody on Bumble who might be a match. Yeah, this was not the best Tinder. But you know what? I'm being more selective. All it takes is one. I've been doing this for 40 minutes. I was supposed to only do it for 20 minutes. Okay, so let's see. This guy looks kind of nice. This guy is not looking for something intimacy without commitment. Hell no. Only looking for fun, casual dates. This guy said he's looking for a long-term partner. Nice little bathroom selfie. Zero information about himself. Oh, this guy's on a motorcycle. Is it wrong that I want to find someone who has a profile? Ooh. I mean, I guess a lot of people are kind of burnt out on apps, which might be why they don't have a profile. Let's see if any of the guys I matched with before. Oh my gosh, this poor guy. I'm moving, so my schedule is unpredictable. Okay, this guy. Let's see this guy. I matched with him earlier. He didn't have a profile. Come on, guys. Get with the program. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should only date people who have a profile. Why not adjust those filters? Okay. Hey. Seems like you're traveling a lot. You're back in Split or Red. I'm just not gonna be your text buddy. I'm not gonna be your text bitch, man. Okay. That's it. Bells are ringing. That was our Tinder. So what we did today, which you might not want to do because it didn't work, is, well, maybe it will work. Maybe tomorrow I'll have some nice matches. I limited myself to 50. I think I probably did more than 50. If you're counting, you can tell me. And I looked for the qualities that were in my manifest. I only swiped on guys who were looking for a long-term partner and had a bio, even if they were super hot. And I think that is different than my strategy before. So we'll see what comes of it. And I was much more intentional. And when I got wiped out, I stopped. All right, that's the dating apps for today. I hope everyone has a really fun weekend. And who knows, maybe I'll end up going on a great date. Let's hope so.